an announcement today. Oh my god, this is such a groundbreaking announcement. Wow.
I'm just kidding, Kevin. It's just fun to make fun of you sometimes, okay? Remember back in the day? Remember back in the day when I used to, like, just be horrible to you? But now we're best buddies, okay? We FaceTime every day. We sit in each other's laps. It's wonderful. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We got to talk about this recent video that Kevin put out, and it's actually very applicable to my own life as well. But when we play this clip, I want you to notice something, okay? Before we dive into the details, I want you to pay attention to this very short clip and let me know your thoughts about what Kevin is saying here, because apparently he's taken this huge step of quitting something. Now, when he posts a video like this, we all know it's some kind of clickbait. Obviously, right? Is he quitting YouTube? No, of course he's not going to quit YouTube. You think Kevin would ever quit YouTube? No, this is the cash cow, okay? This is the golden ticket, the meal ticket, the dream. This is where those delicious bucks come in. He's never going to quit YouTube, okay? So obviously, it's some kind of clickbait. But like I said, pay attention to exactly what he says here. And then let's make fun of him a little bit. And then let's go ahead and talk about me, Christopher Belly, and my experience with alcohol.
And so as of March 18th, I've quit alcohol. Now, I'll probably flip-flop on that faster than a YouTuber making finance videos, but at least it's a goal for now. Especially hard alcohol for now. It's just a perfect way to rob my productivity the next day. And running basically 3 different companies, the media business, an actively managed ETF, and a real estate startup that I spent all this money on a private jet for so I could fly around and make sure that I actually get where I need to go, and I'm paying for that jet, not the real estate startup. I need to make sure that I'm making the best use of my business. And if there's
So he said, I'm quitting alcohol, which is great. Like, I'm not going to bash the guy for quitting alcohol. Alcohol can be destructive. And he makes very good points. Very, very good points about how alcohol really hurts your business, really hurts your productivity. I 100% agree, Kevin. But the thing that really was like, oh, dude, come on, is he said, I'm quitting, and then he said, oh, well, I'm going to flip-flop in the next, I could flip-flop in like 5 seconds if I want to. So think about this. He makes his video, clickbait video, saying, I'm officially quitting. He gets 101,000 views. He gets to market his courses. He probably is going to get a couple course sales from this. He gets to market all this stuff. And then he says, oh, I can just change my mind any second now. Do you see the beauty of YouTube? Do you see the automatic meal ticket that all these YouTubers get by becoming popular on YouTube? It's incredible. You can just make whatever, you can just say whatever you want and just a bunch of clickbait garbage, and you get a massive amount of money deposited into your bank account every month. I wish I had that life, baby. Woo, baby! So, I am not against this. Obviously, it's great that he's quitting alcohol. I'm not going to fault Kevin for quitting alcohol or severely reducing the amount he drinks. Because I can tell you from my own life experiences, I have spent an ungodly amount of money on alcohol. And I believe my alcohol consumption is the reason that I'm not a millionaire right now. 100% I believe it. So let's go ahead and look at some things that Christopher Bell used to do, okay? So this is me. Not too long ago, I went to Texas to visit some family. This is right when I was quitting NASA. So it's only like maybe a year and some change ago. So we went to Texas, and I said, hey, since we're in Texas, why don't we go stop by my old military base, Fort Hood, Texas, and go visit some of my old haunts. So here's one of the places I used to go all the time. It's called the Dollhouse, a gentleman's club. And I'm not going to go into detail about what goes on in there. But me and my buddies would go there all the time. All the time. And I would drop $60, $80, $100, either, whatever, drinking or watching people do stuff. But I would spend so much money every weekend going to places like this. And why would I spend so much time going to this just to have like temporary fun so I can drink my face off and then wake up the next day and feel like absolute death? Now, when I drink a lot, okay? I have that gene, I think, where I could be an alcoholic. But the only reason I'm not an alcoholic is because I get horrible hangovers. And I'm talking like ungodly hangovers. Most people, like, they drink and they're okay and, you know, they can go about their days. There's been plenty of opportunities where I wake up and I just feel like absolute, complete, and utter death. And that prevents me from drinking every single day. Now, when I drink, okay? If I have one drink, I'm probably going to have 4 or 5 or 6, okay, most nights. That's the kind of drinker that I am. Like I said, it's probably in the blood. But I don't drink, and if I do drink, I just feel like such death the next day that I can't drink that next day, usually. So that actually kind of prevents me from being an alcoholic because the pain of being hungover is so great. So I would go to the dollhouse, right? And I would go do my, my dollhouse thing, you know, spend a lot of money there. And then right next to the dollhouse was this other club called Starlight Station. Now, this was an actual club that actually one of the soldiers in my unit tried to burn this down, but that's another story. But I would go to Starlight, and like every weekend I would go to these places, sometimes back to back, and I would drink, and every night I'd be dropping $60, $80 on alcohol, and the next day I'd feel like death all day. So the whole weekend I would be massively unproductive. I would get absolutely nothing done, and I would be spending between $120 to $160 a weekend on alcohol. And of course, I also got hungry at night at 2 in the morning, so I would of course stop at Taco Bell or get something like that. So this guy right here, this man was spending hundreds of dollars every weekend. Imagine spending $600 a month, $700 a month, going to Starlight, okay, or going to the Dollhouse and just getting blasted out of his mind. And really, like, what was the point? Oh, yeah, it was fun. Oh, so much fun. But after, like, the 50,000th time, I don't see the point of doing that. It was stupid. So if I had instead saved $600 a month, or even, like, half of it, $300, and I invested that, or maybe if I had a full day on the weekend to pursue, like, a side gig, I don't know. Maybe I could have grown a business. Maybe I could have started a YouTube channel 5 years ago instead of right freaking now. Okay, maybe I could be like me, Kevin, or even, God, Jeremy Lefebvre, where I can make a video where, oh, yeah, I'm quitting, but I may just flip-flop, and it's okay, because I said I would flip-flop, I warned you. I could be doing that and be a freaking millionaire. But instead, I spent my time at Starlight. And of course, last but not least, we have Wild Country. Wild Country. Yeah! This was another place I went to in Texas. And I got drugged so many times here, and I got kicked out so many times. It was unbelievable, okay? So, like, all 3 of these places, Dollhouse, Wild Country, Starlight, this is all I would do. And I can't believe the amount of money I spent doing this. And, you know, I try to imagine where I would be right now. But now, instead of going to Starlight, I go to Planet 13. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still in the military. I can't do this stuff. But even this stuff right here, people are like, oh, why drink when you can just do this? You know, this thing right here. All the stuff you could buy in here. And it's like, well, you do that, and you're just, like, out of your mind, and you just wasted tons of time of productivity. But at least you're not hungover the next day. So I totally understand, like, the destructive effects of alcohol. Massive hangovers. I've probably spent tens of thousands of dollars. I'm just thinking now. That tens of thousands of dollars on alcohol. And I've probably lost tens of thousands more of productivity, or even millions potentially if I'd started a YouTube channel, by drinking alcohol. So now, like, I really don't drink. I really don't. I mean, there's, like, occasionally, like, I'll go out, like, once every 3 months and do something with friends and drink, like, you know, 5, 6 drinks. But now that I have kids, like, I don't know how Kevin did this. I don't know how Kevin could drink, get up at 4 in the morning to do his research, do all the crap that he does, and then still drink. It's like, dude, like, I have 2 kids now. They get me up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. I can't drink anymore. Okay, it's so painful to have these kids, and then on top of that, have to work to support them, that alcohol just is out of the question, you know, in most scenarios. So I encourage most people to really stop their alcohol consumption. It'll really improve your life. It'll really save you a lot of money. And, yeah, but I'm interested to see what Kevin does. So he makes this video, oh, I'm quitting, but I can flip-flop. Watch him freaking drink in like 2 days on camera. But that's how YouTube is. It doesn't matter. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the some of the things that I did when I was in the Army in Texas. Because I had a lot of fun, but oh boy, did I spend a lot of money. Talk to you later.